Take 2.
Good morning, Year 6, and welcome to Tuesday's maths video. Goodness me, guys, if you could see the bloopers on these videos, you'd have a feeling. Right, reading and interpreting line graphs. So, what was the height above sea level where she was walking at 2 p.m? So we go along the graph until we locate 2 p.m, we go up, and it was between 150 and 200. So hopefully you work that out as 175 metres. Then we've got at what time in her walk was she standing 200 metres above sea level. So you need to this time go to 200. This is the only point that she is above 200. So that was at 230 because it falls between these two. Then part of the walk was along a beach. Between which times was she walking along the beach? Hopefully you spotted it's here. Because if you're on the beach, you're at sea level because you're at the beach and you can see the waves at your level. So, 11 a.m. and noon. Then, did the walk start and finish at the same place? Explain how you know. No, it didn't. Because if you look here, she was starting the walk at 50 metres above sea level. And when she ended the walk, here, she's at 100 metres above sea level. So she was at different heights at those times. So you know she wasn't at the same place. Well done if you got this right. And the second one, the temperature in Birmingham. So what was the temperature at 1 p.m? So hopefully you found 1 p.m. and went up, and it was 4 degrees. What was the difference in temperature between 11 a.m. and 1 p.m? So you find 11, find the temperature, find 1, find the temperature. What is the difference? Well, the difference is 2 degrees. Then, between which times was the temperature increasing? So at 11, it went up, and it went up until 3 p.m. So between 11 in the morning and 3 p.m, the temperature increased. How often was the temperature recorded? Well, hopefully you looked along here and saw that it was in 2-hourly intervals. So it was recorded every 2 hours. Well done if you got that right. Really good. So, Fluent in 5. Pause the video, have a go. So, let's look at the answers. 1.2 divided by 0.3 is 4. 64 add 130 is 194. 6 times 3 minus 2 times 5, hopefully you did your bid maths there, and got 8. 874.93, take away 384.28, hopefully gave you 490.65. 5,432 divided by 23 should have given you 236 remainder 5. And 3/4 take away 1/8 should have given you 5/8 because you would have made the denominators the same. Well done if you got that right. So today's problems, there are 2 again, so pause the video and have a go, but keep watching because you've got the second problem. Remember, if you can't see it, they are available on the Year 6 learning page. Right, the graph shows the values of 2 cars over time. Now, hopefully you've noticed you've got 2 different colour lines here, and they're labelled as car 1 and car 2. So, reading your axes carefully, along the bottom you've got years, on the x-axis, and on the y-axis you've got value, and then you've got a pound coin symbol to show you that those numbers are a value of money. So, A. In which year was the recorded value of the cars the same? B. In which 2 years was the difference in the recorded values of the 2 cars the same? C. Which car's value decreased the most between 1996 and 2020? For approximately how many years was the value of car 2 greater than the value of car 1? E. The value of car 2 halved between 1996 and 2012. Do you agree with Jack? Yes or no? And explain. Pause the video and have a go, but remember there is another problem. So, problem 2. Here is a line graph. What could be happening in the graph? So this is a bit of fun. Come up with it. it's your chance to invent what is happening in this graph. So, write a story to match it. What could the label for the x-axis be? What could the label of the y-axis be? And then have a go at writing the story, and then write 2 questions that you could ask a partner about in your story. So, for example, thinking off the top of my head, so this might go very wrong. My graph could be up the side. Well, my x-axis could be time of day, and my y-axis could be how many times in a day Lottie asks for waffle. So you can see here that she hasn't asked for it yet, thankfully. Then we get to this time, she's asked for it, maybe that's once, and then she asks for it once again. But oh my goodness, by the time we get here, she's asking for it about 9 times. And then I have to watch it again 9 times, but thankfully it drops off at the end of the day, and it's all okay.
Love it.
So think carefully about what your x and y axes could be, and be really inventive, because we're really looking forward to seeing what you come up with. Upload your story, and you can have a go at drawing your graph if you want, and upload that onto Purple Mash so we can have a look and have a giggle.
Can't wait.
Good luck and enjoy it. See you tomorrow.